A. Addiction. People become addicted to stimulants quickly because once the short high ends, the user immediately wants more.
B. Bipolar. A long-term effect of using stimulants is becoming bipolar.
C. Cocaine. Cocaine is one of the most common stimulants used. It is very expensive and is known to be used by celebrities.
D. Depression. Depression is one of the most common long-term effects of stimulants.
What's wrong with you? I'm sad.
E. Exhaustion. This is one of the many short-term effects. This feeling makes the user want to use a drug almost right away.
What's wrong? I'm just very tired.
F. Family and friends. The use of stimulants deteriorates or even completely ruins relationships with family and friends.
G. Group therapy. Group therapy is one of the treatments for stimulant use. It targets multiple and specific problems.
H. Hospital. There is a very good chance you could end up in the hospital because of the use of stimulants. Damages your body. For example, it raises blood pressure, constricts blood vessels, or could even kill you.
I. Insomnia. This is another one of the many conditions that you could develop from the use of stimulants.
J. Jittery. The use of lots of stimulants can cause the user to be jittery.
K. Killing. Death can be a result of the use of stimulants.
L. Liquid form. One of the ways stimulants enter the body is by being injected into the body with liquid form.
M. Money. Having the habit of using stimulants costs a lot of money. The average purchase of cocaine in New York costs anywhere from $60 to $80. Also, eventually, to get drug money, users may start stealing from their loved ones.
N. Negative effects. The use of stimulants can cause many negative effects such as paranoia, addiction, health problems, and exhaustion.
O. One goal. Users of stimulants focus on one goal, to get more drugs.
What's wrong, May? I just can't focus. I'm just so distracted. What's me? I just want more drugs. That's all I care about right now.
P. Prison. Drugs are legal, and by using them, users run the risk of landing themselves in prison.
Q. Quick entrance. Stimulants such as cocaine enter the bloodstream and travel to the brain very quickly.
R. Responsibilities. One of the symptoms of addiction to stimulants is giving up responsibilities.
Go.
Gabby, you are perfect now. Welcome there. I just don't care anymore. I don't want to go to practice.
S. Schizophrenia. This is one of the many diseases users may develop from overuse of stimulants. T. Treatment. Treatment options include individual and group counseling, medication, hospital programs, peer support, and withdrawal of the drug.
Understanding. Stimulants can cause a user's mind to be altered, so it's hard for them to understand what they are doing is harmful.
V. Viewpoint. Users have a very narrow viewpoint on their use of stimulants, which is a different viewpoint than a sober person has.
W. Withdrawal. Withdrawal is one of the treatment options, but it can be difficult because the drugs are so strong. X. Extra increases. The user needs to keep increasing the amount of drug taken to achieve the desired effects of the drug.
Y. Yelling. A symptom of addiction is change in mood, which includes yelling and emotions.
Z. Zzz. Overuse of stimulants can cause users to crash quickly and become tired easily.
But it's bad.
Yeah, so you don't want that, but
Okay, tell me.
Okay, how do stimulants enter the body?
okay. Well, with cocaine, you can snort it or smoke it. A lot of times with cocaine, what happens is that they cut it with baby laxative, and then they make crack out of that. Most common way to do crack is to smoke it, and that just gives them a real high right away. That gets into the bloodstream real quick.
Okay. What are some long and short-term effects of stimulants?
The long-term effects are, they obviously cause health problems. It raises your blood pressure, constricts your blood vessels, Recently that I can think of, we had a cocaine overdose where the guy basically had a heart attack. He was left in a car for a while, and it was, I think he was literally dead. They ended up shocking him and getting him back. He's walking around fine now, but obviously your body can only take that so many times before it shuts down. So I mean, it's real hard on the kidneys, it's real hard on the liver, your heart, because it increases your heart rate so much, and then you get dependent on the cocaine or the stimulants to help you function. It messes with your brain as well.
Okay. What are the consequences of using stimulants?
Other than the health terms, they're obviously illegal. They carry a felony sentence with them. And then the things that kind of go along with that are, as well as the felony drug charges. Usually what we see is theft charges, robbery charges, all that stuff, because they're trying to supply money for their habit. But depending on the amount of drugs that the person has on them, increases the penalty through the court system.
How do the use of stimulants affect relationships with family and friends?
From personal experience, what I can tell you is that any drug use where they become dependent on it just hurts the family and friends. They typically, like I said before, they steal, do robberies. A lot of times that's from family members. So they'll take grandma's wedding ring that she's had for 50 years and sell it for $50 at the pawn shop, and then they don't get that priceless thing back, because it's got some sentimental value to it. A lot of times what I see is they steal from their friends and family so much that their friends and family don't even want anything to do with them. Other things is, when people overdose, it's, it affects their family because they're sad because they couldn't help them with the drug problem that they have. And a lot of times family gets to their wits' end. They've taken these people to rehab, they've tried to get them help, and they won't take the help. And that gets frustrating for the family as well.
Okay.